Good morning, brothers. Welcome to A Brown Bag Gentleman. My name is Scott. In today's shave, we're going to do the Rex Envoy razor, which I got for Christmas last year, and the Holy Cow Monaco Royale. Now, let me tell you about Monaco Royale. That's why I got the glasses on, so I can read you the list of scent profiles, what have you. First of all, it is a donkey milk base soap, so it is not vegan. But there's a lot of good vitamins and what have you in that donkey milk. If you go on like Maggards website and look it up, the Holy Cow soap, you'll see. It's got a lot of good stuff in it. Now, the top notes for this are fougere, citrus, geranium, lavender, and mint. Mid notes are oak moss, cedarwood, tonka bean, and ambergris. And it's a synthetic ambergris, not a natural ambergris. They made note of that. And then the base notes are glockwood, okay, probably mispronouncing that, agarwood, sandalwood, labdanum, I can't say that very well, and musk. So that's the scent profile for it. So looking for today's shave. I already just washed my face. You can see the wet color. I'm going to splash on just a little more water because it's been about 3 or 4 minutes. So there we go. Just dampen it up a little bit. Got my brush soaking in the sink. Just going to shake that out here. Shake, shake, squeeze. That's what I do. 2 shakes and a squeeze. And I've already got the soap preloaded in the bowl. So yeah, I'll show you today. I wasn't going to, but I will go ahead and do that. So I start off by doing 50 clockwise. I'm left-handed. Okay, just start up a little bit. So I'm going to throw a little water in now. I see that, and it's like, yeah, I want a little water in it. So I take my hand, my fingers, dip them in the water, and just drip it in there. That's how I add water. That's how a lot of people add the water. Just a little tip. 50 more clockwise. Okay, it's just starting to suck that up a little bit and starting to work. Don't feel like adding any more right now because it's still that's quite damp looking on the brush. So kind of happy with that. So I'm going to switch to counterclockwise now. Being left-handed, counterclockwise really seems to do a good job for me. So I do the next 150 counterclockwise. So we'll do that. So that was 50 more. So we're at 150 total right now. Just pushing that to the bottom, starting again with 50 more. Push that down. So we're 200 right now. I'm going to do 50 more. You can see that it's building up nice, but I think another 50 will just kind of it'll work for me at that point. That's kind of what I do. I try to be consistent and always do like 250 to show you. So 50 more, and that's a timeless bowl. Yes, there are little things in the bottom to help you whip up the lather. That's just a little basic little handle and knot that you came separately. You got to choose your handle, got to choose your knot, and put them together. It's a little kit. I think I got it at Maggards. So it was very inexpensive synthetic knot. Not very expensive little thing, but I like the shape of the handle. Works well for easy to hold on to. So 50 more. There we go. And that whipped up well, so you can see, yeah, that whipped up nice. And now I'm happy with it now. That seems it's got enough peakiness. It's not looking so thin. And I can tell you, yeah, it's real peaky now. That's real peaky. So it's for me, that's ready. I could go more, add more water, build it right up. You can do that. But I'm ready to shave. So yeah, we're good. As I say, I've already washed my face with the Glice soap. So I did that pre-shave. Scooping it in, and of course this is 2 days growth. The scent. It is more earthy, touch of sweetness, but that's more rounded. It's not like any one thing steps out. Blends nice. it's like really hard to pick individual things out. I'm looking at the list and still to try to, okay, I see that it's there, but can I smell it individually? And that's tough. I mean, I could tell the presence of the geranium and things like that. You can tell. Probably that's where that little sweetness comes from. But overall, it's a fairly earthy scent with a little sweetness. And that's the way I like my earthy scents, really. I've got them that are fully savory, no sweetness at all. I do, but I just like a touch, at least a little sweetness in there. Like greens, like you put in the fresh greens. I was one soap I wanted to buy a sample of. I was ordering samples earlier for future shaves. And they were out of stock on the ones. I was like, darn, yes, because it sounded intriguing. Just for because you could tell all the brightness was going to come from the greenness in it. But there's a lot of woodsy stuff in there too. So, but I knew it's going to have a little bit of green sweetness and freshness. There you go. I'm just before I I'll start shaving. I just want to show you my wife's razor's out. It's on the counter. She used it, whatever. That's my wife's razor. Got a little purple handle. It's got a little purple brush. And she's what was she using? She's using the Kitty's Bubbles geranium. So that's what she was doing, just to show you. Yeah, my wife uses her. Yeah, the handle's a little longer, and this is a Maggards brand razor, the Maggards brand brush too. So yeah, so now it's getting close to Christmas, and it is Hanukkah right now. So happy Hanukkah to all my Jewish family and friends. So I know that started, was it 2 days ago? I think now. I know because I had to text my daughter and say, see what my granddaughter wanted for Hanukkah. Okay, so here we go, starting pass one. It's funny too because I look at the calendar because my calendars, usually a lot of the calendars nowadays, wall calendars, I still buy wall calendars. I have one at my home office, got one at my work office. And so of course they have the different holidays for the different religions of the world, what have you, too. Muslims and Hindus and Jews and Christians and I think that's pretty much it. I'm not sure if they have other than that, but I think you do see some of the African stuff every now and again too on some of the calendars. So I like to, because I work in a very diverse group. In our office, we have a very diverse group. So like to be cognizant of that, of what holidays they are celebrating, and wishing them that happy holiday too. So yeah, just everybody being nice to each other in the office. So it's like just trying to, and I know that I have viewers, and I have friends from all over. I've got Muslim friends and I've got Hindu friends and what have you. And so it's just being respectful to each other. So just trying to do that. And I know I've got viewers from around the world too, of the various religions. So all I can say is welcome. You're welcome here. So hope you enjoy the shave. Slicing through the well. And I like it around like sensitive area here, like edge of the lip. I can tell it's aggressive enough to like get the whiskers or what have you, because sometimes the razors, they just kind of leave it a little bit too much, and it aggravates me if they're too mild. So it's got enough efficiency for that, but not so much that I'm really being cautious with this. So it is not a mild razor. It's more towards medium, I'd say mild medium. So it's got enough efficiency to make me happy. So I enjoy that. In fact, it's probably one of my top 5 razors in my collection. I know I have never done a rating of my razors. Not that I have a ton, but or especially a ton of the fancy ones and all those. I have a few, but of different categories. I do have favorites. Pass 1 was very uneventful, nice, smooth, easy. Pass 2 across the grain. And the soap is working well. I don't know if you can see the shimmer on that soap. Let me get in close. You can see that. See my light's a little better. There we go. And this is not an inexpensive razor. I think I was just looking at it online. I think it's like $200. That varies depending on like finishes you get and that type of thing. And if you get the XL, which is a longer handle, things like that. And coming in from the side, it gets in there nice and tight. It's super tight into the nose, which I like that. Now I'm going gentle there because it is a sensitive area for me. This is smooth to me. This is very smooth. Probably my second smoothest I'm thinking right now as I'm comparing this in my mind to my timeless razor. I think this is second to that. But is it? But it says it's got just a tick more, just a little bit of blade feel, which I like. The timeless has none. As I'm coming close, yeah, I get a blade feel, but just the littlest bit. And when I have razors with more blade feel, and usually I might get the slight nick here and there with those. But not that doesn't bother me, and especially because I'm gonna, if I'm shaving in front of you, and yeah, that's when it's gonna happen, But so far so good with this one. There we go. Dip this in just because I got gobs of it. I'm just gonna use it. I'm just dipping it in there. Just loading the sucker up. Got it. Might as well use it. And yep, I'm not going to go 3 passes under the nose. I usually don't. And I know the last few shaves I've been showing you third pass against the grain under the nose. I don't feel like doing it today. There we go. All loaded up, plenty of soap there. Warm up the razor in the sink again. There we go, it's working admirably. Pass 3, against the grain. And I did just trim down my little sideburn pieces right here to like a 3.5 up against the grain there too with my electric trimmers. It's getting a little, and I trimmed up around the ears because this is 2 months without a haircut. You notice, see it's on the sides, you see it's starting to grow and I'm starting to push it back a little bit. So yeah, I'm going out for the winter. It's December. Getting towards, still the first third of December. I cut it so super short, like down to a number 1 on the sides most of the year. I'm just letting it grow out a little bit. Change of pace. Let's see, is this North Carolina? Yeah, it'll be down close again come summertime. Go. Oops, I didn't go under the neck. Might as well do that. Real light. Don't press it. Yeah, I'll probably just a little bit of buffing past there. I was starting buffing a little bit. I'll do that again in a minute. There, nice close shave. Now I did burn my face like Tuesday shaving. I used one of my new aftershaves. And it burned my skin. It's like, oh, I could feel it. I felt it like all morning long. My face with all red, blotches on it too. You could tell it was an allergic reaction. It burned. But that same aftershave, if I don't shave it, I just splash it on, 0 issues. So just a little more sensitive with a shaved skin. So yeah, that'll happen to you too. So like if it's an aftershave splash on and you have a reaction to it, try it like days you don't shave, or later in the day to splash it and see if that way you can still use it. There we go, just splashing on some water. I can buff past it now. I like to go extra light. Just you can hear the ones, just the little tick of just the ones you couldn't quite get. It's like right there. Oh, one spot left. There we go. There. 3 passes done. So let me pause, wash up. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I am back. Wiped off the face with a warm washcloth. Rinsed off the equipment, what have you. So the razor's all cleaned off, rinsed off now, wiped off, ready to go. Let's put it back on the shelf. There we go. I got a little placement shelf on top of the cabinet right here. That's where I keep my stuff. There's a little tray there that my wife got me. So that's all there. Now it's time to, of course, finish this up with 2 splashes of cold water to close the pores, and then some alum, whatever shape you have is fine. So let me do 2 splashes, be right back. Okay, then 2 splashes done. Nice cold water out of the tap. Let's bottom of my nose. Might as well get that. There we go. There. Dry it off. Just a little towel. I forget whose towel this is. Oh, it's a Mula towel. Mula. Yeah, it was a 2-pack I got off of Amazon. So they're exactly the same. So that's why you always see this. It always looks the same because, yeah, I've got 2 of the same towel. So there was that. So that was nice and refreshing. And of course, again, I have to say thank you to Maggards Razors for still continuing to sell such a wide variety of samples. So I'm able to purchase them and show you different things every week. So yeah, this soap did work well. I did like this soap. I thought the base soap was very nice. I had no issues. I didn't feel like there was like dry spots or all that like you can do, especially like some of the cheap soaps. It just doesn't quite cut it. And I can tell the difference, not that this is a super fancy expensive soap, but it's just a solid soap with nice ingredients. So yes, it worked very well. Very happy with it. So yes, I would buy a full tub of that just because I like the quality of the shave so much. Yes, I did like that. So thank you there for Holy Cow as well. All right, so we did that. So now let me splash on a little something. Oh yeah, here we go. A little throwback. You've seen it before. Good old English leather. I think I got this last year for Christmas, just because this is what I had. One of the 2 I wore in high school. So yeah, I'm sure not the same manufacturer and all that stuff anymore. And there's no like restrictor on the lid, so it just kind of comes guzzling out. But inexpensive enough. Doesn't really matter. Fit for a Saturday. Yeah. And it's light. It's not real heavy. It's not going to last horribly long. For very outstanding scent type of thing. It's a light little something. So yeah, just got the alcohol in it. And I do prefer an alcohol-based aftershave. I get some that have the witch hazel, but with some alcohol too. I've tried, but as long as it's got some alcohol in it, yeah, I kind of like that. I like that whole idea of the antiseptic properties of the alcohol and all that. So yeah, here, good clean shave. Yeah, not a clean haircut, but that'll be a while yet. But nice shave, ready to face the day. Hope you are too. And go with God.